Hey guys, Coach with Tactical Hyve, and today is shotgun day. So shooting a shotgun hadn't really changed very much. You know, I lean into it, let it rip, right? Still gotta use those fundamentals, but there it is. Now, the big thing with them is carrying ammo and keeping it fed. So I've got a few tips and tricks, maybe help you streamline your care and feeding of your shotgun. Okay, so first up, we got your tube-fed semi-auto. This is an 1187. Most of in my career we use Benelli's, but it's relatively the same. Got your optic on here just in case, but for most part it was about breaching. So with this, there's no sidecar, there's nothing. You just have, your bare bones shotgun. So to keep this one fed, I would just roll with, I'd have a pouch here. And if I was carrying a 40mm grenade launcher, it'd be full of golden eggs. And if I was breaching that day, depending on what my job was, it'd be full of shotgun shells. So in this case, you're gonna, we'll have it, always ran single point sling, because that's what we did back then. Not too bad. All right, so first things first, you're out, you wanna load up, you're gonna look over the top here. I can grab it just like this and hold it so that gravity is gonna help me out. I'm gonna reach in here, grab one or two, whatever. I'm gonna just drop that bad boy in, hit it, and let it go. I can address the charging handle, or I can hit this knob here. Now I'm gonna roll it up like this, and then I can shove these in just over and over again. Get them, just shove them in. Now, you want this up over your shoulder so you know where the muzzle is. It's pointing down. You see guys doing something like this. Okay, now where's that muzzle going, right? So you keep it right in here. Once you've got all the rounds in there that you're gonna go with, you just roll that sucker back over and get back in the train, okay? Rocking. This is a really solid shotgun. The 1187 is pretty bitchin'. Yeah, I got this butt kicker here from OG's Danger Show, and honestly, it works exactly how he described it. It keeps those groups nice and tight, even at a decent range. So anyway, that's the semi-auto tube fed, and next we'll do the box magazine fed. Okay, so next up is your box fed. Now, spoiler alert, I never carried one of these in the teams because they didn't exist back then. But as soon as I saw this bad boy, I was like, you know what, that's kind of a cool idea, because all your ergonomics are AR-15, M4, M16, exactly the same. So this is a VR-80 from Rock Island Armory. They import it. I think it's Turkish made, but it's actually a pretty cool shotgun. You got 5-round magazines, and then you got your 9-round, the big ones here. Just like your regular chest rig. In fact, this is for two 30-round AR mags, and they fit in there pretty good. Now they're kind of bulky and kind of look a little ridiculous, but it's kind of cool. So what we got here, got to go 2-point here, so it'll hang there below, and you'll be able to get to your chest rig. Got the 5-rounder here, reload, just to keep my shoulders cleaned up so I can mount this sucker, because if these were in the way, it's gonna be rattling pretty good. All right, so all the reloads on this one, real easy. Mag out, just like your AR-15, dump that sucker on the ground, reach back over here, and just be ridiculous, right? Send her in, now you're back to work again. So it's quick. I just loaded 9 rounds that fast, right? So yeah, you got like a super big magazine, and they make bigger ones, man. It's ridiculous, but it's a hell of a lot of fun to shoot. Actually, honestly, if anybody out there has any connection to get some Bren gun magazine pouches, that might be about the right size, because these are just, they're freaking huge. But you got 9 rounds and you load that fast. The best thing about this is the AR-15 ergonomics. Honestly, everything is exactly where you expect it to be. So there's no manual arms change. And yeah, it's a good gun. Am I going to take it breaching? No, but I might take it pig hunting. Okay, so last up is your trusty Remington 870 tube fed pump action. Reliable, tough. You can't break these things. They're awesome. It's got a Van Comp extended magazine, so you have some little extra, capacity there. This one isn't set up exactly how I had my breacher, but it's pretty close. Regular teams, you pull this out, you're gonna find shotguns really similar to this that they're gonna be running with. 18-inch barrel, ghost ring sights, good to go. This one has a Hogue grip or a Hogue stock that's a bit shorter. So when you got body armor on, you can get in here, get it tight in, and you're not, the length of pull isn't crazy. But anyway, so the best way to load one of these bad boys, so you can have these will sit right in your magazine pouch, so you can throw. We got 6 rounds right here. Pull it out, lay it on, and just Velcros to the side. All right. So now, when you're empty, first thing you're gonna see that you're empty. Come in, you pull that first one. You want the first 2 I always had up like this, so I could pull out, drop it in, send it. Now I'm loaded. I just continue rolling it over, and now I can pull these out and drop them straight in as we go. And it's all right there. Now, you can also have, you can have more in a dump pouch like this, or depending on what you're using. Some applications might require special breaching rounds, and others, if you're not worried about lethal effect on the other side of the door, yeah, go ahead and use a slug or double-aught buck. Works just fine, knocks locks off, takes hinges out, and if you don't care who's on the other side, good to go. That's combat clearance. We have special rounds that completely dissipate when they hit the lock, so if you don't want to have that lethal effect inside the room. But yeah, so you just load that bad boy just like that, shove, I think the extended, and then pull that last one over, shove her in. All right, and you got your tube loaded, and you're back to work. If something happens and you need to get on it right away, you're already loaded as you add more. Now, as you go, you're shooting, you can reach down here, and if you're on 1s and 2s, I would reach in here and just, shoot one, load one, was the way we were initially taught. If you're just fighting with a shotgun, guys, but for the most part, shotgun's going to be used to breach. That's all I ever used it for. I had an M4 to take care of human problems. But anyhow, there you go. That's your the best way to carry this one. These new pieces here, it's a good idea. You can carry a fair amount and then just load them on the side here. And then when it's time to load another one, just peel this one off, throw it away, or stick it in your pocket. Not in the dump pouch, though. That's where your other shotgun rounds are going to be. All right, let's go shoot these bad boys. All right, guys, that was quick down and dirty with 3 different shotguns, types of shotguns, and how to carry ammo for them and how to load them. So whatever you choose, whatever you go with, pick your equipment and then train with it. Having 3 different types is awesome, but having one that you really, really know up and down and in and out, that's the way to go. I would suggest the 870 just because it holds a place near and dear to my heart. But depending on what your need, pick one, get out there and train. All right, guys, if you like this content, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Hell, if you don't like the content, let me know as well. I've also got my own channel now. Look it up, PFI Coach. All right, guys, Coach out.